Hey everybody, Derek again. I'm just getting ready to do another video here because I'm making pizza dough that I want to make Stromboli out of. Basically, Stromboli is pizza that is rolled up. You make a pizza, roll it up, and then cook it like that, and it's comes out as basically a pizza, big gigantic pizza roll. Anyways, so far I have added 2.5 cups of warm water. I have added 1 3/4 to 2 tablespoons of yeast and about just under a half cup of sugar. You can use a half cup. It's nicer to have the dough a little bit sweeter, especially for the pizza, because I find it's a lot nicer. But we're just going to let the yeast do its thing, and which is probably about 15 minutes. But so far it's been about 5, so I'll go another 10 minutes and we'll come back and we'll continue on with the rest of the ingredients. Just so you know, I'm going to put this on my site as well, www.welcometosuccessonline.com. That's www.welcometosuccessonline.com, and I'll have the recipe there as well. Okay, be back in a bit. Okay, so I have already begun the yeast rose, or did its thing. Now I started adding the flour. I've added 4 cups so far. I've got the 5th cup sitting there. It takes 5 to 6 cups of flour. I usually put 4, mix it nice, then slowly add the 5th, and if I need more from the 6th. So I'll keep mixing until I get to a point where it's pliable and we'll start to knead it, okay? Shit, I just pushed it. Everybody back. Okay, so I've added in the 5 cups of flour. Now I'm just kneading it to get the rest of the flour in here. One thing I wanted to say was I did add about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. That's what I like to do. And I did add salt, 2 teaspoons, and about 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, because I like it to be, because I'm using it like a pizza dough, I do like it to be kind of pizza flavored, that sort of thing, when we do it. Now, some people use the machine to mix it. I don't like to use the machine because after a while it'll come out too hard. I like to keep it fairly soft, but you'll know how much flour. It's still just a touch sticky, but not to the point where like it's not sticking to my hands or anything like that. So we'll just use the 5 cups, and then the other bit of flour that we have left over from the 6th cup, then I'll use it for the counter and everything like that when I roll it out. Okay, so I'll be back when we'll let this, once I'm done here, we'll let it rise for about half hour, 45 minutes. And then from there, I'll kind of punch it down and roll it out and show you how to do the Stromboli. Okay, we're back. So it has risen. I don't want it to rise too much because I'm rolling it. I want it, to be a standard rise. I don't want it to rise a couple hours, a couple times, that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. Like that. Pull this one side out. Yes. You can do it like a pizza, however you want to do it. I don't have the biggest rolling pin on the planet. Doesn't really matter how you roll it out. You can roll it kind of square-like. You can roll it round like a pizza. However you want to do it. And basically, once I get this rolled out, excuse me, I'm going to put pizza sauce, mozzarella cheese on it. I'm going to leave it with just pizza sauce and cheese just because my kids are kind of picky that way. So when I get it rolled out here and the sauce and cheese on it, I'll heat the oven to about 375, and I'll cook it for approximately 25 to 35 minutes. But for now, I'm just going to finish rolling this out. I'll get the sauce and cheese on it, and then I'll bring it back so we show you how to roll it up and everything like that.
Ah.
Don't say anything. Okay, so now I've got to the point where it looks like a gigantic pizza. It actually looks pretty good. Again, I just put sauce on there, and I actually got a little crazy and put Parmesan cheese on after the sauce. And then I grated mozza cheese, just like I said, just like a pizza. And grated that all over. I didn't put a lot of sauce. I mean, it's going to be rolled up. There's a lot of sauce in there anyways. So basically, it's just a matter of rolling it up like this. Here we go, here we go. Look at that. Pull this over. I'm going to take the ends and I'm going to fold them under like this and like this so that it closes. And then right there like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the tray with parchment paper, because I like to use parchment paper so that it doesn't stick, it doesn't brown too much. Again, I'm going to heat the oven to 375. What I'll do is I'll show you once it's done. I'll put it. They'll be on the tray and ready to go in the oven at the next point of this video. All right, so see you in a bit. Okay, so here we are. The two are rolled up and on the tray. I actually am going to let them rise for maybe a half an hour, just a little bit, just to get a little bit more poof in them. So again, I'll show you a picture after they rise, and we'll cook from there. Okay, so I've let them rise a little bit more. Got a little bit out of it, didn't get much. I don't like it to be too big. I like the smaller pieces because we can put it in the kids' lunches and stuff. So I'm heating the oven to 375. Now, I say 25 to 35 minutes. Keep an eye on it because you may want a little more, a little less, depending on the color on the top. So once the top starts to brown, that's basically when it's going to be time to pull it out, because it's usually done at that point. So I'll wait for the oven to heat up here. What are we at? 145. Wait for the oven to heat up, and then I'll throw them in the oven. I'll cook them, and then we'll see when they come out. And we'll cut one open, take a look, take a taste. I would have liked to put pepperoni in them, but of course my kid's picky. You know how it goes. Anyways, I'll see you in a bit. And voila, there you have it. Pizza Stromboli. Now, a little bit of it leaked out the sides because I didn't have it sealed properly. But I mean, you get the idea. I mean, it's something that's quick and easy. It looks like a loaf of bread, but it's basically pizza bread. Or, like I said, I used a bread recipe and made it into pizza dough, more or less. So we're going to try some of this after, and it's going to be fantastic. But anyways, like I said, the information can be found on my site, www.welcometosuccessonline.com. That's www.welcometosuccessonline.com. And if you want to get a hold of me, email me, etc., it's welcomesuccess@shaw.ca. That's welcomesuccess@shaw.ca. I can also be found on Facebook. It's derek.brewer7, I believe. But email me and I can get that information. All right? Have yourself a good one and enjoy.